is a chapter from REMORANDOM Everything Interesting Volume 1 by REMO Giuffré. It's called a Ouija Board. The Ouija Board is a tool used in spiritualistic practices or as a parlour game and has its origin in the late 19th century. It is a flat board marked with the letters of the alphabet, the numbers 0 to 9, the words yes, no, occasionally hello and goodbye, along with various symbols and graphics. It uses a small heart-shaped piece of wood or plastic called a planchette as a movable indicator to spell out messages during a séance. Participants place their fingers on the planchette and it is moved about the board to spell out words. The modern concept of the Ouija board can be traced back to the spiritualist movement that gained popularity in the United States during the mid-1800s. Spiritualism was a belief system that held that the spirits of the dead could communicate with the living through mediums. These mediums would often conduct séances, attempting to contact the spiritual world. In the early days of spiritualism, mediums used various methods to communicate with spirits, including automatic writing and table turning. During the Civil War, spiritualism gained adherents in droves, with many people desperate to connect with loved ones who'd gone away to war and never came home. The Ouija board as we know it today was introduced in the late 1800s. The exact origin of the Ouija board is somewhat debated, but it is generally attributed to businessman Elijah Bond, attorney Charles Kennard, and a medium named Helen Peters. In 1890, they obtained a patent for a toy or game called the Ouija board. The name Ouija is sometimes said to come from a combination of the French word oui, meaning yes, and the German word ja, also meaning yes. However, a more likely story is that it was the word that the board spelt out when Helen asked it to come up with a name for itself. The Ouija board quickly gained popularity and became a commercial success. The Kennard Novelty Company, which was later renamed the Ouija Novelty Company, began producing and selling the boards. Over the years, ownership of the Ouija board trademark and production rights changed hands multiple times, but it remained a popular item. The Ouija board's appeal has endured and has become part of popular culture and folklore. It has been featured in countless movies and books. While some people believe that the Ouija board can be used to communicate with spirits, others view it as a simple board game, manifesting a psychological phenomenon known as the ideomotor effect, where subtle movements are unconsciously made by the participants. The board's perennial appeal is due to its weird place in the popular culture, where it can be marketed as both mystic oracle and as family entertainment. This chapter features in REMORANDOM Everything Interesting Volume 1 by REMO Giuffré. This series of books is available at remorandom.com.